ESPN's Champ Week, presented by Principal. From Freedom Hall in Johnson City, Tennessee, it's the Big South Men's Basketball Championship. As today, the regular season champion High Point Panthers face the Winthrop Eagles for a trip to the NCAA tournament. The top four seeds all advanced to the semifinals. High Point escaped the comeback bid from Radford. Winthrop made easy.
Think about the coaches at Winthrop in the history. Greg Marshall, Randy Pale, Pat Kelsey.
Winthrop's been in 19 of these Big South championships. They've won 13 of them, of course, 2020, winning it without, headed to the tournament because of COVID. All right, what are we looking for early here, Paul?
Two high-powered offensive teams. High Point wants to go inside early. They like to post up and do isolations with Kamani Hamilton, Keza Jiffa. They also have Jocelyn Bodo on the inside, 6'11".
Inside, that one rejected, as you mentioned. Bodo with the rejection. Defensive Player of the Year in the Big South for back-to-back years. Chase Johnson can hit you from three. Demorian Williams, the two-time transfer from Texas Tech and Gardner-Webb.
You're going to see set plays, a lot of ball movement, three-point shooting, paint points, and each team wants to get to the free throw line. They play the analytic game, not a lot of twos in this game.
4 on the shot clock. Kamani Hamilton to Johnston, that one rejected. And coming. Winners of 13 straight games. 3-point win yesterday. It's the first time in 6 games that hadn't been decided by 21 points.
Watch out for that man, Keza Jiffa.
With the 3, first team all-conference performance.
If I'm an opposing coach, I am nervous about Keza Jiffa because he has the mentality to go off big in any game.
Johnston with the rebound. Here's Williams. Defended by Johnson. Williams inside, off the glass and in.
There'll be some nerves early by each team. But once the flow begins to happen, you're going to see a lot of points in this game. Outstanding shooters, free throw makers, and drivers.
Johnson trying to drive, gets Winthrop on the board.
Just so tough. He's got a strong, compact body, number 10 in the black. Went 5 for 6 yesterday from 3 against Asheville.
Had 15 points in that win over the Bulldogs. That one, alley-oop, oh, and a rim rocker. Jocelyn Bodo on the receiving end.
6'10", 6'11", 240 pounds.
Chase Johnston. Jiffa again for 3. Johnston tips that one. Rebound, throw down. Bodo again. Doucette foul on the way to the rim. High energy back and forth, and Bodo providing a lot of that energy.
Keza Jiffa off the pick and roll, throws the lob right to Bodo. Perfect timing. You have to force Keza Jiffa to his right. Loose ball, pick up, Jiffa, catch, dunk.
Set to the line. 7 points in yesterday, 3 in those 2 losses.
I had to give him the facts last night. And they did not.
They try there, and Camerad blocks it. Camerad outside, 3 ball. Here we go. KJ Doucette with the 3. It's a 3-point game.
Well, KJ Doucette is at.
Johnston, open look. Good box out and rebound from Talford. Talford got 900 rebounds in his career, second all time. In Winthrop, Camerad. Oh yeah! Tommy Camerad.
Shooting 40% as a team from 3 in their last 5 games. You must extend the defense on the shooters of Winthrop.
We talked to Mark Prosser about it as Williams hits the 3. Demorian Williams. He's been red hot for 3. Lets a man go by. Bodo the rebound.
And Bodo is doing a sensational job rebounding in this game. That's the strength of his game.
Hamilton off the glass and in.
Matt, nobody finalizes a play in the Big South like Kamani Hamilton. Number 5 in the white. Long, athletic, super bouncy.
Went off for 18 points in yesterday's semifinal win. Harrison, the screen from Talford. Nice little floater.
He'll take that floater in the paint, sharing the basketball. And how many times did he tell us on the phone last night how much they love each other? They all came back to be in this moment.
And said, look, maybe some folks expected us to be in this game, but no one expects us to win this game. And that's a difference there as Nick Johnson
pushing the ball with pace.
Top 40. Three's attempted. That one off the glass and in. Logan Duncombe.
Foolish fouls.
Wilson almost traveled there. The High Point faithful wanted it.
The pace of this game right now, it's going to be in the 80s.
Baker gets the handoff from Duncombe. Baker. Baker's been red hot. Winthrop Hall of Famer. And these Winthrop Eagles trying to etch their name in the history books with a dramatic win. That one no good. Inside. Guess who? Talford inside. Kelton Talford with that body and frame at 6'7". Just playing free. Knowing the expectations are not on them. They're on the team that won the regular season, going away. Has won their last handful of games by 21 or more points outside of yesterday's three-point win. Harrison with the field goal inside. The run continues. It's 12-0.
There's a great connectivity with this Winthrop Eagle team, as there is with the High Point team. But the way the ball moves for Winthrop, they're playing at a special pace.
Hamilton, tough shot, no. Bodo inside.
They have dominant, streaky shooting three-point team, but when they get hot with their paint production and the free throw line game, they are the best team in the Big South.
Free ball from the corner is good. Nick Johnson continues to light it up. 12 or more threes. In their 5-game win streak, they scored 80 or more points each time. Last time they lost a game was to High Point. They're intent on making sure that doesn't happen here as that one rims out from Johnson, who'll go to the line.
In attempts per game, 22 makes.
Can decide the one seed.
I'm going to take Texas. Big upset. Not big, but an upset. Anytime you...
What does High Point have to do to get back in the game?
Make a three-point shot. Don't force shots. Continue to go inside until the outside shot gets to be knocked down.
Benham inside stutter step, gets that one to go.
Well, Benham did a really nice job of reading, getting back by High Point.
Johnson getting the rebound as Kason Harrison looking outside. Baker for three. Oh, yeah! But just 3 points so far. Throws it up. Looked like he was trying to connect with Hamilton. Jones, cross court. Bryce Baker again. Oh, wow! Baker thought about it again. Would have been a heat check. Why not? He is 21 for his last 35 from three. Bryce Baker. Talford inside finds a way.
He is a master in the paint with footwork.
Run, and High Point just looks so unassorted.
But give Winthrop a lot of credit, Matt, defensively. They are challenging everything inside and behind the arc.
Hamilton. Jiffa, gotta have it. That was a must-have.
It was a late closeout.
High Point faithful, a bunch of them making the trip here. West from High Point, North Carolina. A few hours west. Halford inside. Cameron for three again.
You double Talford. Just
Pettiford. Out of Hamilton. A 15-point margin. Unthinkable considering how well High Point had been playing. Jif for the floater.
The confidence that Winthrop.
Three. Today it's 46%. They've hit 6 already.
And Matt, they've been catch and shoot threes. Like I said, make them dribble to a shot.
Pettiford into the paint. Gets away.
And that's
with the big rebound.
Good first shot defense by High Point.
Pettiford with a head of steam, taking matters into his own hands.
And that's High Point basketball. Bodo on the glass, Pettiford with the push. 28 per game.
Back from injury early in the season, in the summer. Now he's defending Nick Johnson. Johnson gets the screen from Talford. Tough shot and the foul!
Just great body control and concentration by Nick Johnson.
One of those four seniors that decided to counter. Baker again, look out. Front of the iron, no good. Bodo rebound.
High Point just needs to manage this last minute and a half.
Jeffa out of control. Gets it to go.
See if they can get a post up or a pick and roll.
Sets the screen there on Doucette. 10-second differential between shot and game. Talford sets the screen for Harrison. Harrison working on Jeffa. Harrison, tough shot, no. Talford, look at him go, but that one did not hit rim.
Which would be his right hand.
5 seconds to go here in the first half. Jeffa, the screen from Hildebrand. Jeffa, he's gonna shoot this one. Jeffa, off the front of the iron. And Winthrop will go into the locker room with the lead. High Point misses 13.
Attempted one free throw in this game, so they need to be more aggressive. The paint points are nice, but how about some drives and some and ones? I would not settle for threes coming out in the second half if I'm a High Point.
Nice bounce feed inside. That's Talford on the other end. Case and Harris champs here in the Big South. Last year they lost in the semifinals on their home campus. This year, they're in the championship game at a neutral site in Johnson City. We talked to Alan Huss about that. It was last year, a little more about the pressure playing in your home facility as Jeffa puts that one home. So in the Division I era. They joined Division I, 1999-2000. Last time they made the NCAA tournament was in Division II when Alan Huss was a freshman at Creighton, Paul. Hamilton, strong move, defended there by Duncan.
Good team defense by Winthrop. A lot of black shirts in the paint contesting.
Nice beat inside. Oh, little hook pass inside from Harrison. And Logan Duncombe living up to his last name. 14-point lead for the Eagles.
Just a gorgeous pass by Case and Harrison.
Case and Harrison, top 7 all-time in assists in school history at Winthrop. Hamilton finally stems the tide after 2.5 minutes of scoreless action for the Panthers. Winthrop has had an answer for every punch from the Panthers.
What High Point has not had is consecutive stops. You need
Baker
stops.
Set the oven at 4. Look at the 5 that are out there. No Bodo, no Hamilton.
Playing small ball.
No problem, I guess. Pettiford with the banked in 3. And that is not where Pettiford lives, just his 8th of the season.
Now High Point picking up full court man-to-man, trying to get
navigating outside, 3 ball no good, an air ball by Cameron. Benham. Now to Anderson. Anderson, left hand is good. 7-0 run for High Point.
Momentum is starting to shift right here. Winthrop has to come up with some defensive stops.
The shots that were falling for Winthrop are no longer. Hildebrand from long range.
Once you see it go in the basket, when you can catch it and shoot it with no hand, the percentage goes up.
Hildebrand, yeah!
Ball goes in, little pushing, little bang. Here comes 11 right into the play. He runs in, it's a dead ball. Now watch this. No reason to make that contact. He went right after KJ Doucette. There was the dead ball technical foul.
Mark this moment.
Point making a comeback. They got a little inconsistent on that dead ball test.
But here he is in the Big South Championship and misses both.
He's so good behind the 3-point, extend their pressure and momentum. I'm looking at Kelton Talford inside if I don't get to the rack.
And Harrison crashes onto Hildebrand. They're both under the hoop. Harrison wants a foul. Hildebrand is still under the leg. And Pettiford at the other end lays it in.
It became a foot
to the bucket by Talford. Hildebrand drawing baseline, and that'll be a foul on Talford.
It has to be more Talford because of Jeffa back in the game.
Nick Johnson has lost his shoe for Winthrop. He's got a sock. That shoe just got thrown to the bench. Pettiford, no. Pettiford gets the rebound. Benham for 3. lead. They've held it since, except for now where we're knotted up at 50. Harrison kicks it out. Cameron off glass it in.
Without Jocelyn Bodo, there is no rim protection for High Point. Winthrop took advantage.
Inside, Jiffa, left hand is good, we're tied again. Winthrop led by as many.
Boy, the defense for High Point has just tightened up. They're all in their stance and moving their feet.
Set just 6 points, that one tipped away, another turnover. Benham with a head of steam. Benham, the lay-in and the foul!
Level has shifted as well in this game. High Point now with the energy.
22-4 run over the last 6 minutes and change. The regular season champs with the edge. And a foul on the baseline drive. That'll be on Abdullah Thiem. 59 a game. This just their 8th and 9th.
Any 6'6" player in the nation for Winthrop.
Talford not going to shoot that three, but gets it ripped away. It's guess who? Anderson, left hand is good! Camerad slow in getting up. High Point up 3 with 8 to go. Baker and Doucette set to check in for Winthrop. Harrison left hand, can't fall. All of the bunnies that had been falling for Winthrop cannot fall. Thiem.
Said our bench has been great all season long, especially the last 40 days of the season, and it's given us a lift in this game.
Harrison off the glass. How about the shield from Talford down low?
That's what he does. He knows how to create space for his teammates and himself.
4-point game. If you're just joining us, it was all Winthrop in the first half, led by 10 at the break, 15 at one point, and now it's been High Point. Anderson inside, Anderson left hand, no! Gets another rebound, puts it in! Wrongs on this revenge tour. As you look at the leading scores, Jiff and Pettiford, the lone High Point players in double figures. Doucette galloping through, and the foul! Jiffa might have taken a shot to the face there. He's come in here, spent a couple of really strong years, but weak on the free throw. Rebound, Benham. What do you want to see here from High Point?
Middle ball screen, Hildebrandt, Bobby Pettiford. They love that ball screen and slip, there it is.
Pettiford inside, Anderson hesitated, but gets it to fall. Anderson with 8 big points here in the second half.
Bobby Pettiford, 55 in the white, sees the game at another level.
Tried to bounce feed to Talford. Instead, it goes the other way. Thiem!
Anderson, they have been catalyst for High Point in the second half.
Their largest lead of the day. That three, no. Talford, yes! And the foul. Second, and who's been on the bench for High Point.
And it's been the bench of High Point exactly that has got
0 for 7 from 3 today. He's on the bench. It's the bench right now.
But give Alan Huss a lot of credit. That is a bold move in a championship game in the second half.
Pettiford high off the glass. Big shot, Bobby. That's what they call him.
But if your best players,
Pettiford. 3, 2. Pettiford, tough shot. No.
Great defense by Winthrop. They needed it.
And they need a bucket here. Got it. It's KJ Doucette, now in double figures.
It's a great job of turning their one-on-one defense into transition offense.
High Point beat Winthrop twice this season in the regular season, each by 22 points. What a feed! Terry Anderson to Bobby Pettiford inside, they're back up 7.
When you catch the basketball, you don't hold it. You look to drive it, shoot it, or pass it. And Anderson made a beautiful pass.
Look at Hildebrandt, just draped all over Hilton Talford. Talford finds a way.
Did an awesome job of using the baseline, going to the other side. Hildebrandt doesn't have the quickness defensively, but he is strong, and he has been breathing on Talford the whole second
More
half.
than 1,800 points, 900 rebounds for Kelton Talford in his career. One of 11 active players that can say that. 5-point lead, less than 3 minutes to go. Pettiford, left hand again. No one's been bigger than Bobby Pettiford.
Experience. Kansas. East Carolina.
Harrison gets it to go.
Bobby Pettiford doesn't mind the big moment. He's been there. He's played in big games.
A game high 17 for Bobby Pettiford. Double digits in all 3 games here in the Big South Tournament.
And he's been the outlier for High Point in this game.
2 minutes to go. 3 is good! Abdullah with another tray! All on the bench.
But this is an experienced bench, Matt. This is one of the best benches in the country.
It is one of the deepest teams in the country. Off glass, no good. Benham Corral.
Well, we said in the open that bench points was going to be a big key for High Point. And boy, has it been in the second half.
A bucket here could be just about it.
Well, is Winthrop going to play it out? They're going to foul.
And Doucette fouls Pettiford. What a turn in this game.
Inbound. If not, you play the trap game and then foul. Let's see what Winthrop does.
The chance of Bobby from the High Point faithful.
It's a 5-second call.
Timeout, Benham.
Great defense by Winthrop.
The tournament as a Division I member. It's been 21 years since they played 4 Big South championships.
Great coaches, Scott Cherry, Bart Lundy, and of course Tubby Smith.
Winthrop not fouling here.
They're not fouling, they're not trapping. They're going to play this one out.
Pettiford, what a game he's had. Rebound Doucette.
They have life.
Got to have a bucket. 8-point margin. Bryce Baker, got to have it. Short. Talford in. 6-point game.
Winthrop has 1 timeout when they need it. Now they have to foul. Or trap.
Jiffa now in the basketball game and draws the foul. Allen Huss going nuts on the side.
As long as possible.
Pettiford. Here's the trap. Holding onto the basketball. Pettiford throws it to Thiam. And now you got a foul. And they do.
They had a great trap, Winthrop. They really did.
1 for number 1. He was the preseason Big South Player of the Year. All Big South.
That plays with supreme confidence. Allen Huss. They were regular season champs.
8-point lead for High Point. It's a 3-possession game with 40 seconds to go.
You got to go quick. It's a hard drive to the basket or a quick 3.
Mark Prosser's just beside himself on the sideline. Nick Johnson. That 3 no good. Rebound Thiam and a foul. And High Point can taste it now.
Half.
Boy, those shots just were not falling in that first half, Paul.
The paint points, Matt, in this game were huge. High Point with 50 points in the paint to go along with the 46 bench points. That's how they won this game. And their defense in the last 10 minutes.
Doucette for 3, no. Rebound, High Point. Allen Huss says, hold it up, don't shoot. Well, we'll get a foul at Doucette. The dunk will not count.
Abdullah Thiam. Hildebrandt with the defense.
Night time.
But what a team. What a team this High Point regular season champions and now conference tournament champions.
Doucette flips it outside. Harrison to Baker. Baker, no. And High Point reaches new heights. For the first time in their Division I history, the Panthers will play in the NCAA tournament. High Point comes back from 15 down to win it by double digits, Paul Biancardi.
An amazing comeback. Great resolve by High Point not to panic in the first half when they were down double figures. Alan Huss pressed all the right buttons for High Point.